Everyone who has died or made transition is an ancestor. We stand on the shoulders of those who have come before us. Therefore, I will do an ancestral prayer, and at which time I will pour libation. I give praise to the omnipotent Creator. I give praise to the light and energy of the four directions. I give praise to the light and energy of the air I breathe, the water which sustains life, the fire which cleanses the earth, and the earth which holds me up. I give praise to all the honored ancestors who are seated at the feet of the Creator, having completed their work on this earth. I give praise to my ancestors who are buried in the soil of Africa and the Caribbean. I give praise to my ancestors who died in the Middle Passage. I give praise to my ancestors who are buried in the soil of North America, whom the Native Americans called Turtle Island. I give praise to my ancestors who are buried in the soil of Central America. I give praise to my ancestors who are buried in the soil of South America. I give praise to my ancestors whose blood runs through my veins, and yet their names are not known. I give praise to my ancestors who walk with me, who look for me, who guide and protect me. Spirits, I welcome you. I offer you water to purify you of the bondages of your life. I ask you, spirit mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, and friends, to remember me in your travels, protect me, guide me, assist me, and all members of our family, living and dead. I am in need of your assistance at all times to overcome challenges and obstacles with money, health, employment, recovery, wisdom, musical ecstasy, spiritual ecstasy, and my own mortal progress. I thank you for your guidance. I thank you for your intercession, good spirits. Good spirits, carry my prayers with you to the feet of the Creator. Still my heart and my mind with perfect peace and resolve. I thank you for bringing the perfect solution in the perfect way at the perfect time for the best of all involved. Ashe. And now, I need you to loudly call out the names of people that have made transition that you have loved, that just happen to be musicians. Gil Scott Heron, that's right.
Melvin Liston.
I say.
Without further ado, please put your hands together for Joe Keys and the Late Bloomer Band for a tribute to Gil Scott Heron.
Good evening, Philadelphia. I had to get myself together. You know, it's a beautiful moment in my life right now. It really is, man. I started listening to Gil Scott-Heron when I was like 12 years old. And I was experimenting with life around about then as well. So I understood right away. I saw the pain in my mother's eye, and I heard it through Gil's music. It took me there, and I did just what he did. I dug deeper and deeper into the pain. It just seemed like the thing to do. But in these big scrolls, they say that a man died so that I may live. I take that for Gil Scott-Heron. Gil took one for the team. He sacrificed his life for people like me. So I try to take some type of responsibility because I'm 65 years old now and I finally got away from the cocaine. 10 years now. 10 years now. Woo! Thank you. So I feel my appointed duty to represent this brother in the best way that I know how. I feel that I owe it to him, to his spirit, to his legacy, and to people like you. And when I learned how to sing, I wasn't a great singer, but I was good enough to learn all the words and learn all the Gil Scott-Heron stuff. So I had a jump on everybody else. They was doing the Temptations and all that shit. I was getting high and doing Gil. I'm just being honest. Did you hear that rumble? Did you hear that sound? Well, it wasn't no earthquake, but it shook the ground. Made me think about power, like it or not. We gotta work for Earth for what it's worth. It's the only Earth we got. We gotta shut them down. That's the only way to keep them from melting down. Hey! I am Joe Keys. I am most definitely, without a doubt, I am a late bloomer. I really am 65 years old and I'm just getting started. God has gifted me with these badass young musicians. That's Paul on keyboards. That's Will on guitar. That's Mason on percussion. That's the lady we call Love on drums. Lyle on bass guitar. That's Chris on baritone. Ron on trumpet. John on trombone. Melanie on alto sax. And Zach on tenor sax. God damn it, I did it that time, didn't I? Oh! I get a little forgetful sometimes, so I have to exercise it. How will we ever get over losing our minds? How will we ever get over losing our minds? Didn't they decide? The sheriff of Monroe County had sure enough disasters on his mind. And what would Karen Silkwood say to you if she was still alive? That when it comes to people's safety, money, it really wins out every time, yeah. And we almost lost Detroit one time. Almost lost Detroit that time. People all over the world wanna know, say, now didn't you know? Philly, y'all went through some things during that era. I remember. I'm originally from Freehold, New Jersey, so we used to come to Philly to the Bijou and hear Gil Scott Heron. Yeah, oh yeah. I was there when they recorded Grover Washington live at the Bijou. I did my Philly thing. Yeah. We just shout, because brothers in Philly be fly. Y'all be fly. Y'all was fly cats back then. So when you came to Philly, you had to have your thing right. You just did. Appreciate y'all having us, man. One time, damn near totally destroyed. That time, people all over the world wanna know now. Say, didn't you know? The people all over the world wanna know now. Midnight in the morning, trying to cross the Rio Grande, running coyotes in the streets all paved with gold. You're diving underwater when you hear the helicopters, knowing it's all been much too worthless. You're running to patrol, hiding in the shadows, so scared that you wanna scream. You dare not make a sound if you wanna hold on to your dream. Hold on. May not be a lot nature's bright light fascination only add to the confusion that your mind must now endure. The gringos take advantage when they know that you're illegal. You are for la policia, like a plague that can't be cured. Just $2 an hour, there is little to redeem. Life accepted in your mind, got to hold on to your dreams. Hold on. May not be a lot, but hold on. Cause you know it's all you got. No matter the consequences or the fear that grips your senses, you have got to hold on to your dreams. Okay, y'all been to the shows. Y'all know I'm trying to do it as close to the Gill vibe as we can do it, all the way down. So I'm gonna need y'all to sing along a little bit with me, okay? Yeah, need a little, yeah, me and you, let's do this. Hold on, man. Hold on. May not be a lot, but you hold on. Cause you know it's all you got. No matter the consequences or the pain that grips your senses, you have got to hold on to your dreams. Hold on. May not be a lot, but you hold on. Cause you know it's all you got. No matter the consequences or the fear that grips your senses, you have got to hold on to your dreams. Hold on. May not be a lot, but you hold on. Cause you know it's all you got. No matter the consequences or the fear that grips your senses, you have got to hold on to your dreams. May not be a lot, but you hold on. Cause you know it's all you got. No matter the consequences or the fear that grips your senses, you have got to hold on to your dreams. Please don't stop. Hold on, hold on. May not be a lot, but you hold on. Hold on. You know it's all you got. No matter the consequences or the fear that grips your senses, you have got to hold on to your dreams. Man, thank y'all, man. Seriously. Okay, so this next one we refer to as our Thursday song. Thursday is that day that you're waiting for Friday. Yeah, that's Thursday. Getting through Thursday is a thing. Sometimes you just got to get past Thursday. The great George Clinton told me that whatever you're going through, you need to get over it by Thursday. That's what he told me. Get over it by Thursday, man. Don't let it mess your weekend up, because then you're going to be mad for the following week. You know, you're going to put too much on that thing. So Thursday's very important because you check your survival skills out on Thursday. You have bread sandwiches on Thursday sometimes. When you have some rolling paper, but you don't have no weed. that Thursday. You know, tomorrow you get paid, because back in the day we had jobs, and these young people now, they ain't really working too much, but back in the day we had jobs. And we bought nickel bags and stuff, and y'all know, come on. That's what we did, 6 for $5. But it was very important back then because the music, you know, we as a people have always had this music thing. And if you were into people like Gil Scott-Heron and Parliament Funkadelic and Earth, Wind & Fire and the people of that day, if that was your thing, then you really depended on that thing. It was some kind of a dedication that your spirit had to. I mean, speaking for myself and everybody else around, you know, like the cooler people was down with Gil Scott-Heron. The last poets and these kind of people, the people who were on the front line and the people, you know, it was like, whoa, it was fascinating. But Thursday, Frankie Crocker, I forget who y'all's DJ was. We had Frankie Crocker in New York City and WBLS. Y'all had WDAS, I think it was, yeah. And yeah, those were the spots back in the day. Temple University radio station back then, oh my God. You know, Thursday morning when you go into work and you got not enough gas, and Temple just put on a song that make you go, God damn, that's my jam right there. And it makes everything like, okay, you get through Thursday is what I'm saying. We depended on people like John Coltrane, and that's why these notes that they blew was so important, because it hit something that's undescribable. So we depended on people like Lady Day and John Coltrane. This one's called Lady Day and John Coltrane. Plastic people with plastic minds are on their way to plastic hole. With no beginning, there ain't no end, it's just all I tell you I'm blessed? I'm blessed, man. So blessed. Ever feel kind of down and out and don't know just what to do? You're living all of your days in darkness, let the sun shine through. Ever feel that somehow, somewhere you lost your way? And if you don't get a help quick, you won't make it through the day. Now could you call on Lady Day? Now could you call on John Coltrane? 'Cause now there was your trouble, 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 your troubles away. There wash 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 your troubles away. What the young people say? Believe that. Believe that. There wash your troubles away. There wash your troubles away. Music is the answer. Music is the answer. Music is the answer. By the city of Philadelphia during the Frank Rizzo. Does that name ring a bell a little bit? Yeah. During that era, this song was written during that era. Can I get a fuck you? There was this big thing that went out amongst the communities, and they were going to ask everybody to put the guns away. That's what they said. They were going to put the guns away, and they were going to, everybody just, you were going to give them your gun, you were going to give me I'm going to give my gun. Everybody's going to just go by this box, and no questions asked. Just donate your gun. The brothers checked it out and said, okay, sound like a little plan, you know. So they went down and had their meeting, the board meeting. This is just how I heard the story now. I wasn't there, I didn't live in Philadelphia, so y'all might know the story better than me. I'm just telling y'all how I heard it and how Gil used to tell it, okay? So the brothers gather as we gather in somebody's backyard or something, you know. Brothers look like all of us, but younger. We were a lot younger then. That's 40 years ago. But we was down with the thing then. And we said, okay, how many guns have been turned in? And they reported 1. One little raggedy old, dusty old, you know, couldn't even kill yourself type thing with it, you know. And so the people of the Rizzo, that thing, okay, I'll keep his name out of this. Okay, I got that, yeah. Yeah, I'll keep his name out of this. Good for you. Bury that motherfucker. Good for you. God bless you, bury his ass. So anyway, so those people say, well, what's up, man? I thought we all agreed that we were gonna put the guns away. And brothers was like, have you looked at your hip lately? That's a gun right there. When when you give your gun up, we'll give our guns up. That's a treaty right there, right? Okay, so Gil told the story better than I do. You'd probably be laughing more if he told it, but I tried, okay? The name of the song is Gun. Man nowadays living in the ghetto, where the danger's sure enough real. And if he's out late at night and he got his head on right, I lay you 9 to 5, he's walking with steel. Brother man said he's afraid of gangsters, messing with people just for fun. Yes, and he don't want to be next, he's got a family to protect him. Just last night he bought himself a gun, now everybody's got a pistol. Everybody's got a 45. Yes, and reality seems to be, at least as near as I can see, when other folks give up theirs, I'll give up mine. This is a violent civilization. If civilization's where I am, every channel that I stop on, they got a different kind of cop on. They kill them by the millions for all those damn, but Saturday night just ain't that special. Freedom to be free is what we heard. Yeah, man, put them guns away. Put them guns away. Put them guns away. Put them guns away. Put them away, put them away. Put them away, put them away. To the albums when they came out, and you check Gil out. There's some real Gil fiends here, I know. So I'm trying to do the shit right. So I heard about y'all, man. I heard about y'all, man. I was warned. I hope y'all rehearsing, Joe. That's what she said, because Philly don't play. Yeah, for real. But this one right here, Gil used to refer to as the because, you know, in the jungle and stuff, and we have to learn how to feel that vibe amongst each other in different kind of ways. They still wonder how we did it. How they take all that pain and just sing and shit. How did they do it? We must find out how they did it. They'll never find out. Saturday night, please sing along. Here come the mine cars, and it's damn near dawn. Another shift of men, some of my friends coming on. Hard to imagine working in the mines, hold us in your skin and on your lungs and on your mind. Yeah, but I've listened to the speeches and it occurred to me politicians don't understand. Thoughts of isolation, ain't no sunshine underground. Well, it's like working in a graveyard 3 miles down. Damn near legend, as old as the mines. Things that happen in the pits just don't change with the time. You work till you're exhausted, too little space. History of disastrous fears up in your face. Somebody signs a paper, everybody says it's fine, but tapped in hardly ain't done one day in the mine. Your start to stiffen, you heard a cracking sound. It's like working in a graveyard 3 miles down. war is raging somewhere else. He finds a war. He finds a war. No matter what man goes looking for, he always seems to find a war. Soon as dreams of peace are felt, the war is raging somewhere else. No matter what man goes looking for, he always seems to find a war. As soon as dreams of peace are felt, the war is raging somewhere else. No matter what man goes looking for, he always seems to find a war. As soon as dreams of peace are felt, the war is raging somewhere else. Space shuttle, raising hell down on the ground. Space shuttle, bring the seasons upside down. Space shuttle, and all the hungry people know change show enough ain't progress when you're poor. Space shuttle, raising hell down on the ground. Space shuttle, turn the seasons upside down. Space shuttle, and all us common people know change show enough ain't progress when you're poor. No matter what man goes looking for, he always seems to find a war. Soon as dreams of peace are felt, the war is raging somewhere else. No matter what man goes looking for, he always seems to find a war. Soon as dreams of peace are felt, the war is raging somewhere else. He finds a war. He finds a war. He finds a war, raising hell down on the ground. Turn the seasons upside down. And all us common people know change show enough ain't progress when you're poor. Change show enough ain't progress when you're poor. Change show enough ain't progress when you're poor. You know, most of us are, not too loud, not too loud, not too loud, not too loud. Most of us are, we've done some things. We've survived some things, and in our era we experimented with some things. And some of us lost our goddamn minds. Some of us jumped off buildings. Some of us just jumped out in the middle of traffic. Some of us got butterball naked in the middle of the street. Just, you know, I was at a party once, and the dude said, "Hey man, wanna hit this?" And I knew it smelled a little different. I did know that. I knew it smelled a little different, but I took a hit. I took a hit. Yeah. And I'm toning it down. It was worse than that. It's called angel dust. And other towns had other names for it, but it was probably the worst thing. Philly got some new shit now, but back then, the angel dust and the THC was, whatever drug it was driving people freaking insane, man. But if you're a party person, you know, and you was hanging out, you know, then you took a hit. And you either got strung out or you didn't. But the bets are off. Be like, I left the party like, Yo, where's the ground at, yo? Where's the... I can't see the ground. Yeah. Dust was like that. Hold on. And I know goddamn well I ain't the only one in this room that experienced that shit. And that was when he could have sworn the room was moving. Cause that was only in his mind. He was sailing. Never really seemed to notice the engine was failing. Cause that was all a part of the high. Sweat was pouring. Now he couldn't take it. The room was exploding. He might not make it. Children, won't you listen? It just ain't where it's at. You won't remember what you're missing, but down some dead end street there ain't no turning back. Y'all. Huh? Boy, look at it, man. Young folks is bad, man. There is hope. I'm here to tell you. There's hope. Don't believe that mess. Here we are. We having a good time. This is what we do. This is what we've been doing. This is how we got to where we at. By doing what we was doing. Welcome. Heron, y'all say, give, Scott, raise the spirit up there, Scott, raise that spirit up, raise it, they're calling your name, Gil, don't stop, they're calling your name, Gil, calling your name, right now I raise up the spirit of Brother Gil, Scott Heron. They were standing, everybody in a circle, the whole family. Listening to the preacher's words, sis was crying. She alone held a secret about his dying. The tears falling to earth, it may be her fault. He was so trusting, God only knew why. They were dusted. Please, children, won't you listen? It just ain't where it's at. You won't remember what you're missing, but down some dead end street there ain't no turning back. You're back, away, away, away.
talking about the day back in the day. I know y'all baby boomers in here gotta remember Tony Brown of WDAS. But before Tony Brown went to WDAS, he was on the radio station that the brother mentioned, WRTI, Temple University's jazz radio station. And when Tony Brown left WRTI, who replaced him at WRTI? Me. I'm a day or two older than this brother. I just turned 74 last week. But this music is turning me on. Angel dust. Angel dust. Woo! Angel dust. Yeah, the revolution will be televised and it will be live. Woo! Anyway, we're gonna take a short pause, grab some bite to eat. There's food downstairs and there's a place to sit. And then we're gonna have a second half of this wonderful late bloomer show. For all of us bloomers who ain't so late, Joe Keys and the late bloomer band.
Thank y'all again, man. Make some noise, man. I'm cool till I get up here for a second. I'm usually not nervous and not all freaking tearful and stuff. But I don't get a chance to do this. We play gigs, but we don't play a lot of tribute gigs. And this is a tribute to my favorite artists in the world and all that stuff since I was a little kid. And, you know, so like 50 years of this stuff. More than 50 years of this tone, of this sound, the sound of this struggle, of this black American thing, and this, how do you identify, and are you African, are you this, are you that? Fuck. But I do know that I don't get a chance to play for a lot of us in a setting like this. So, thank you. So to represent Gil and to hear the feedback from the people, and some of the brothers gave me the okay, you know what I'm saying? You know, because I was looking for you, yeah, y'all all right. You know, brothers can be hard on you when you're growing up and stuff. Yeah, I see you got your little band, y'all all right. You know how they do, you know. And all I ever wanted was the love from my brother. That's all I ever wanted was love. It ain't had nothing to do with sex, none of that stupid stuff. I just always craved that male bonding and that acceptance from my people. I love every race of people, and I love it. But when I get this, and I look and I see my cousin or somebody who looks like they're fucking related to me, and you don't know, you can't even hit on nobody because it might be your cousin or something up in there. You gotta do a background check and all this stuff, so it's real love. You know, it's because we don't want to be all dangerous about it. Want to keep it as pure as we can keep it. And music, Gil Scott Heron and the Lights taught us that. Sister, you ready? You gotta introduce yourself. All right? Come tell the people who you are. And introduce yourself and be nice. Lower.
beginning and the end, and the end and the beginning, and I in the middle. I am Capricorn. My past becomes my future, and my future becomes my past, and my third eye is in the middle. I am the equinox, equal parts of day and night, sun and rain, rage and calm, joy and pain. I am eclectic, African slave, European master, Native American off the Black River, and third generation free. Poet, griot, soothsayer, spewer of ebonic soliloquies of love and epiphanies of truth suppressed by 400 years of oppression. Gatekeeper of the history of our illustrious ancestry. My voice is the echo of 1,000 years ago when we were kings and queens, kings and queens, kings and queens. Architects and intellects, architects and intellects, architects and intellects, while some still lived in caves. I am earth, woman, child, and womb, bearer of life and tomb of the unknown warrior. I am Africa, rich and fertile with natural resources and many precious jewels. I am Aziza. A rat done bit my sister nails with Whitey on the moon. Her face and arms begin to swell, and Whitey's on the moon. I can't pay no doctor bill, but Whitey's on the moon. 10 years from now, I'll be paying still with Whitey on the moon. You know the man just upped my rent last night, 'cause Whitey's on the moon. No hot water, no toilet, no lights, but Whitey's on the moon. I wonder why he's upping me, 'cause Whitey's on the moon. Well, I was already giving him $50 a week, and now Whitey's on the moon. Taxes taking my whole damn check. The junkie's making me a nervous wreck. The price of food is going up, and if that crap wasn't enough, a rat done bit my sister Nell with Whitey on the moon. Her face and arms begin to swell, and Whitey's on the moon. Was all that money I made last year for Whitey on the moon? How about I ain't got no money here? Whitey's on the moon. Y'all know I just about had my fill of Whitey on the moon. I think I'll send these doctor bills, every special, to Whitey on the moon. To Whitey on the moon. You will not be able to stay home, brother. You will not be able to plug in, tune on, and cop out. You will not be able to lose yourself on SCAD and skip out for beer doing commercials because the revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be brought to you by Xerox in 4 parts without commercial interruptions. The revolution will not show you pictures of Nixon blowing a bugle and leading a charge by John Mitchell, General Abrams, and Spiro Agnew to heat hog maws confiscated from a Harlem sanctuary. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be brought to you by Schuster Shavers Award Theater, nor will it star Natalie Wood and Steve McQueen or Bullwinkle and Julia. The revolution will not give your mouth sex appeal. The revolution will not get rid of the nubs. The revolution will not make you look 5 pounds thinner because the revolution will not be televised, brother. There will be no pictures of you and Willa May pushing a shopping cart down the block on the dead run or trying to slide that color TV into a stolen ambulance. NBC will not be able to predict the winner at 8:23 or report from 29 districts. The revolution will not be televised. There will be no pictures of pigs shooting down the brothers on instant replay. There will be no pictures of pigs shooting down the brothers on the instant replays. There will be no pictures of Whitney Young being run out of Harlem on a rail with a brand new process. There will be no slow motion or still life of Roy Wilkins strolling through Watts in a red, black, and green liberation jumpsuit that he had been saving for just this proper occasion. Green Acres, Beverly Hillbillies, and the Hootersville Junction will no longer be so damn relevant. And women will not care if Dick finally got down with Jane or searched for tomorrow, because black people will be in the streets looking for a brighter day. The revolution will not be televised. There will be no highway on the 11 o'clock news, and no pictures of hairy-armed women liberationists, and Jackie Onassis blowing her nose. The theme song will not be written by Jim Webb or Francis Scott Key, not sung by Glenn Campbell, Tom Jones, Johnny Cash, Engelbert Humperdinck, or The Rare Earth. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be right back after a message about a white tornado while lightning on white people. You will not have to worry about a dove in your bedroom. The tiger in your tank or the giant in your toilet bowl. The revolution will not go better with Coke. The revolution will not fight germs and may cause bad breath. The revolution will put you in the driver's seat. The revolution will not be televised, will not be televised, will not be televised, will not be televised. The revolution is live! Power to the people!
Of a dream that I've been building, and we can make a stand, and I'm reaching out my hand, cause I know damn well we can if we are willing. I mean, people be like, Joe, how did you get off the stuff, man? It's not easy to get off of that stuff. And I'll be like, I had to just make up my mind, man. I had to be willing. Make that next step. But I had to be willing. I had to be willing, yeah. conflicting words. Times have changed, and it's no longer strange to make a few corrections in our directions. 'Cause being strong is more than just holding on. To advance, you gotta take a chance. Waiting on line, it ain't nothing but marking time. You won't get nowhere, just standing there. What my life really means, that these songs that I sing, they're just pieces of a dream that I've been building. And we can make a stand. God knows I'm reaching out my hand, 'cause I know damn well we can. I mean, nobody can do everything, but everybody can do something. See, somebody recognizes that groove. Y'all already know. Hey, y'all feel good, man. Thank y'all. Seriously. So, you know, back in the day, we didn't even know how to shop, but this song really was about, because they kept trying to stick us in categories. You know, and way back in the day, they just had a black section in the record store. Just go over there where the black music was, and anything that was black was in that section. But then, you know, integration started happening, and black people start getting all over in other sections over and on. And it's cool because we need to mix up and get the new people and everything, but it began to be hard to find the damn record, because you ain't know what section of the store. You couldn't just park your car and run inside and get the record and go out. You had to figure out what section the goddamn record was in. I say this again because when these songs came out, it was like competition, who was going to get the record first. You know, it was a thing. And Philly was known for people to come buy records at. All the DJs shout in Philadelphia. Fact. I might be telling some stories that some of y'all don't know about, but you look like you're probably at least middle age. So, you know, I know how some people are about their age and everything, but I know you. That's like a little hair dye, you know. He was always measures ahead, and Ellington was more than #1 for the music and things that he said. Burr was the word back when tenors were heard from Kansas right up to the present. Let's be honest, Billie was really the queen of the scene that keeps echoing on in my head. What it had, surely that. Sometimes, what kind of music do y'all play? Like, I get all macho, I say black music. That should cover about all of it. Miles have a style that amazes and raises the spirit from deep in your soul. Train stuck a vein, laughter and pain, adventure for your mind to explore. The Stevie and Bob spoke of freedom and jobs in their own individual ways. Playing and singing as long as it's bringing a message and all that it says. What it has, showing that we overanalyze, we let others define 1,000 precious feelings from our past. Whether we express some love and tenderness, is that jazz, is that jazz, is that back under the hammer totally. Talking about you under the hammer from the day you were born, and you're under the hammer and you're out there on your own. Good advice don't make it if there's no one there to take it. You're back under the hammer totally. Something about your drinking, but you don't want to hear a word I say. Now you don't care what I've been thinking, and you don't care because you control things your own way. And since you got things under control, there ain't nothing to it, ain't no reason you should do it. No matter how hard it rains, if you don't profit from the change, you're back under the hammer totally. Talking about you under the hammer from the day you were born, and you're under the hammer and you're out there on your own. Good advice don't make it if there's no one there to take it. You're back under the hammer totally. All the way down, sing it with me, come on. Under the hammer from the day you were born, and you're under the hammer and you're out there on your own. Good advice don't make it if there's no one there to take it. You're back under the hammer totally. Do the next line, sing it now. Under the hammer from the day you were born, and there ain't no surprising me now that you're full grown. Good advice don't make it if there's no one there to take it. You're back under the hammer totally.
Yeah, under the hammer, the day you're born, and under the hammer, and they're right there on your own. Good advice don't make it if there's no one there to take it. They're under the hammer. Oh, hey, under the hammer. Under the river, we did that.
Don't make it if there's no one there to take it. You're back under the hammer totally. Big brother Mason right there, y'all. Yes, sir. Mason comes out for the gigs, for the guild. He's retired now, you know. He comes out for special things. But this is the special one that he's chosen to come out for. Believe me when I tell you, Mason's, you know, he's an amazing brother. Mason will call and have prayer with you on the telephone early in the morning. You know, think about you, brother. You got a second? It hits you. You get out the car and be like, yes! I'm about to get through this day. Yeah, man. That's how we do it, man. Thank y'all. We try to play some of the hits, but we try to play some of that stuff that you go, oh yeah, I remember that one. That's the one we try to get in there and get to you. You know, you play the song so much, I've been playing these songs since I was 12 years old. So how great is it that I'm still alive playing it in Philadelphia? God is amazing. God is amazing. You believe how you want to believe. You better have some God in your life. I would advise. You know, some concepts say that we're gods. I'll take that. Just have some gods in your life. I didn't like when the young brothers used to call each other God when I was coming up. What up, God? What up, God? I didn't really like it. It rubbed me the wrong way, but then I did some research, and I said, shit, maybe we are freaking gods. Just saying. Oh, yeah, I did some research. Shouting down at you. You say you don't dig politics, that never was your bag. Now people who could have run for office wave their private flag. Ain't it nice to fly your waving and some cloud go by, but peace won't be still of it all very well. say you want to go exploring, you got to find some truth. You can't stand one more day of Christians shouting down at you. You say you don't dig politics, that never was your bag. Now people who could run for office wave their private flag. Ain't it nice to fly your waving and soft clouds go by, but pink won't be still of it all very well. Y'all make it real easy, but you make it hard too. Y'all, yeah. I feel y'all's vibration. Y'all grown folks. Y'all got grown folk vibe. That's real. I love that shit, man. Seriously, we play for a lot of young people and kids in the band, their age and stuff. Y'all got grown folk Philly vibe up here, y'all. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Ain't it nice? Ain't life grand? Come on. There's a lot worse things you could be doing on a Saturday night. That's for sure. Trying to have a good time on a Saturday night. Nah. Gonna have a good time. Yours. What you see was not meant for me. It's your world. You don't have to be lonely. You don't have to be lonely, 'cause it's your world. You are truly free. You can be free just like me if you want to be, 'cause it's your world. It's yours, it's yours, it's yours. And what you see was not meant for me. It's your world. You don't have to be lonely, 'cause it's your world. You are truly free. The thoughts that fill my mind are a very special kind, because they're home to me and me alone. And then I realized that we all got a home inside. Life was made for us to be what we want to be. Hey, it's your world. You are truly free. Go ahead, be what you want to be. Just don't hurt nobody. Be what you want to be. You are true. Don't be waiting for that motherfucker to be freeing you. You're already free. The kingdom of heaven is within. You are truly free. Go ahead, be what you want to be. Be what you want to be. The ground beneath my feet, I know was made for me. There is no any one place where I belong. My spirit meant to be free. My spirit meant to be free. All that shit. this brother. I heard he was more than 100 years old. Being robbed by friends of his now, so we thought, which proved this world can still be cold. Yeah, but even old Ben Florida sunshine tree stand a little bit taller today, and you can hear the whisper from the seaside breeze. This is what they say, Possum Slim, my man, don't you mess with him, my man. The brother said he'd been robbed so many times, I reckon he just couldn't take it no more. You got it, yeah. The brother took all he could. The story don't prove that he ain't no good. Possum Slim, my man, don't you mess with him. Ba ba da ba da. Said he'd been robbed so many times, I reckon he just couldn't take it no more. He took a $5 bill downtown with a bottle of gin, going to a birthday party for a woman he knew. He knew her well. But now they got Slim in a Florida jail. He waiting to go on trial. Son known Slim for 100 years. Son can't help but shine. Possum Slim, and my man, don't you mess with him, no. Yeah, the brother took all he could. Story don't prove that he ain't no good. Possum Slim, that's my man, all the way down. Shh. Y'all know some brothers that's, down on their luck. We get that. It's a little too much of it that's happening. Because down on your luck starts to be an excuse or something. Down on your luck gets old. Because we all down on our goddamn luck. So, but you got that one guy that you know that this is where he's at. Said this is it. It's your boy, grew up with him, you went same church, so you throw him a couple dollars every once in a while. You don't even trip. You don't care if you're gonna get some wine with you, don't really care. Just because you love him and he's that guy. And then the guys, because they're where they're at, they're suspect. Some shit could happen to them because they're out there in that jungle like that. And people go to jail for a very, very long time for nothing. And that's who this song was about. Possum Slim. I think he was a Chicago brother. I think Gil wrote about Chicago brother when he wrote about Possum Slim. Just a brother that one of them old cheap wine cats, We all know. I was one. So I relate. So I throw a couple dollars. You get mad when somebody messes with them because we've lost respect. The kids, they mess with these old people and stuff. When we was kids, we couldn't mess with old people. Old people were off limits. when we were young. They were off limits, don't matter if they were bums. Their asses was old. They deserved your respect. They earned your respect because they lived to be old. Heard me a story about this brother at the time, 105 years old. You see, he done time. Took a $5 bill downtown with a bottle of gin, going to a birthday party for a woman he knows. Yeah, but now they got Slim in a Florida jail. He waiting to go on trial. Son known Slim for 100 years. Son can't help but shine on my man Possum Slim.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Late Bloomer Band would like to present to you and thank this brother right here, Mr. Joe Keys, y'all. Come on, give him a song.
Pretty amazing. Mommy, I'm in Philly. Yeah. Y'all go with them requests. Y'all go. I want to hear my jam. From the engines who welcomed the pilgrims, and to the buffalo who once ruled the plain. Like the vultures, they circling beneath the dark cloud, looking for the rain. Yeah, they've been looking for the rain. Just like the cities that stagger on the coastline, living in a nation that just can't stand it much more. Just like the forest they buried beneath the highway, never had a chance to grow. Never had a chance to grow. Somebody wanna know, tell them is a winner. Winter in America. And all the people, the brothers you knew, done been killed or sent away. Yeah, but the people know that is a winner. Winter in America, and ain't nobody fighting, 'cause nobody knows what to say. Save your soul. The Constitution was a noble piece of paper with a free society, struggle but we died in vain. And now democracy is ragtime on the corner, unemployed, hoping for the rain, hoping for the rain. But it just don't look like rain, and I see the robin perched in barren treetops. They're watching the last digit races come marching across the floor. Just like the peace signs that vanished in our dreams, never had a chance to grow. Never had a chance to grow. Somebody wanna know, tell them is a winner. Winter in America. And ain't nobody fighting, 'cause nobody knows, nobody knows. Save your soul. Zach.
for Ron, for John, for Melanie, for Zach, for Paul, for Will, for Mason, for Lady We Call Love, for Lyle. Make some noise. I am Joe Keys. We are Joe Keys and the Late Bloomer Band. We truly believe that music is the answer. And Gil would talk about the seasons. You know, it's cold, it's cold, it's cold, it's cold out here. These streets is cold, man. It's cold out here. And now is the winter. Winter in America. It's cold, it's cold, it's cold, it's cold. Some cold shit being done to us out here. Some cold shit being done. People are dying in cold blood. There's cold shit going on. It's winter in America. It's winter in America, yeah. It's winter in America. And ain't nobody fighting, 'cause nobody knows what to say. Save your soul, sister, save your baby. Brother, save the family. You have a responsibility, yeah. Especially when it's cold outside. When it's cold out, you gotta step your game up. 'Cause it's winter in America. Now is the time to step your game up. 'Cause it's cold shit going on. It's cold, terribly cold shit going on out here. It's winter in America, and ain't nobody fighting. 'Cause nobody knows, nobody knows. And ain't nobody fighting, 'cause nobody knows what to say. So I asked the bass player what song was next. He went. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Get up and shake your tail if that's what you want to do. It's all right. This is a dance song. Yeah. This is a song of rebirth and regeneration. This is a song where everybody, one of the original poisons here in America. Alcohol. Alcohol. Alcohol, fuck yeah. Drink, 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 drink is all you want to do.
His old man's in a bottle. Said he done quit his 9 to 5. He drink full time. Now he's living in a bottle. See that black boy over there running scared. His old man's got a problem. He likes to drink too much. He done pawned off damn near everything. His old woman's a wedding ring for the bottle. He turned around and said, give me a hand now. Don't you think it's a crime? Fade away. Time after time after time. People in the bottle. There's people showing up in the bottle. There's people living in the bottle. There's people showing up in the bottle. See, that sister sure was fine before she started drinking wine from the bottle. She told me her old man committed a crime, he's doing time. Now she's living in the bottle. I seen her out there on the avenue all by herself. She don't need help from the bottle. I seen her, the preacher man tried to help her out. She cussed him out, hit him in the head with the bottle. Turned around and said, give me a hand now. Get the cry, sail away. Time after time, friends of mine in the bottle. There's people showing up in the bottle. There's people living in the bottle. There's people showing up in the bottle. Got me, won't let go. Hold on. We're gonna keep it gill. We're gonna keep it gill up in here. We'll keep it gill. Wham, wham, go. Got me, won't let go.
Wah, wah, go. Got me, won't let go. Wah, wah, go. Got me, won't let go. Wah, wah, go. Got me, won't let go. Wah, wah, go. Got me, won't let go.
Wah, wah, go.
Got me,
Wah, wah, go. Wah, wah, go.
got me,
Wah, wah, go. 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 All the way down.
wah, wah, go. 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 Wah, wah, go.
He was a doctor helping young girls along. If they wasn't too far gone, they had problems. Fender of the Dollar Eagle said, what you doing, man, it ain't legal. Now he's in the bottle. Now we watch him every day, trying to chase the pigeons away from the bottle. Everybody in here done needed something that your ass ain't have no business needing. But everybody needs something. You need, I need. I'm not happy that I got strung out, but when I first did that shit, I needed it. I'll tell you just like that. Went a little too far, but the first time I did it, it was just what I needed. Ooh, this is pretty good. All my pain just went away. But then, the pain was invited back in, so that's what happens. See, that sister sure was fine before she started drinking wine from the bottle. You know that you need, I know that I need something. You know that you need, 'cause everybody needs something. You know, some of y'all can have a little too much sex sometimes. Yeah, some of you getting carried away with this thing, 'cause you need something. But everything that's good to you ain't always good for you. Everything that's good to you ain't always good for you. Everybody needs something. Everybody needs something. Everybody needs something. If you ever come looking for me, you know where I'm bound to be, in the bottle. If you ever come looking for me, you know where I'm bound to be, in the bottle. Look around on any corner. If you see some brother looking like a goner, it's gonna be me. Sing the song. Na 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 na. Hey hey na na na. Y'all say na 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 na. Oh. Hey hey na 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 na. $1.09, get a bottle of wine. 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 $1.09. My way home. Come on. Say I left 3 days ago, but no one seems to know I'm gone. Home is where the hatred is, and home is filled with pain, and it might not be such a bad idea, and it might not be such a bad idea, and it might not be such a bad idea. If I never went home again, 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 home again. Kick it, quit it, 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 kick it, quit it. So I tell the people, by the way,
This is our last song. So thank you. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, Philadelphia. Seriously, man. And if you're struggling with abuse, try not to. That's my advice. You're too grown for me to tell you what to do. So I'm going to advise you that if you didn't get a chance to get high in the 70s and the 80s, you missed the fuck out.
You missed out! That party is over! Somebody hand me that bottle. You know what I need that bottle. Hey, 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 hey.
Boone's Farm apple wine from the 70s. Lord have mercy. You know, I was a student in high school when Rizzo was mayor, and I remember walking out back in the 60s. So Lord have mercy. This has been a wonderful.
We got t-shirts in the back.
Oh yeah. Okay, what else you got? All right, you got it. In the bottle, the Late Bloomer Band. We ain't late, we right on time, us bloomers. Give them a big hand. Introduce your band.
You know, I'm not used to tall people. I'm used to be the only tall person around, so it's a little intimidating, you know what I'm saying? Tall on my stage, looking down at me with his brim. He look older than me, so I can't really talk shit because he's older than me. As I said earlier, so he's like my new uncle. So it's okay. It's all right. Thank you, brother. Yes, that's Chris over there on baritone. That's Ron on trumpet. That's John on trombone. It's Melanie. Zach. That's Lyle back there on bass. That's the lady we call Love on drums. She be holding it down too, boy. She holds it down, yeah. That's Mason. That's my other uncle. You know, it's always good to have some family in the band. That's my Uncle Mason right there. That's Paul. And that's Will right there. I am Joe Keys. We are collectively known as Joe Keys and the Late Bloomer Band. We only get a chance to do the Gil Scott-Heron tribute a couple times a year, but we're a working band and we're looking for gigs. So keep us in mind when your friends say, I need a funky band for this affair. We don't play no Kool in the Gang and all that stuff. We don't sing no Luther. We don't do all, we like it, but we just don't do all that. We be raw with ours. We play music that hope to move your spirit. And if it moves your ass at the same time, excellent. But I see the looks in your eyes, and I see my aunties and my uncles and my family, and I've been really needing that. So believe me. So thank God for y'all. Thank God for y'all. Yep.